My name's Renee. I am a professional home organizer and welcome to my series, Get Organized with Graceful Guidance. On today's episode, we are decluttering and organizing my own bathroom drawers. I'm going to show you how I do it, what I do to motivate you to do the same. So let's get stuck straight into it. Now, before I show you inside my bathroom drawers, because this is honestly so personal, like I'm taking you into my drawers, I'm going to admit they've gotten a little bit crazy because I haven't retouched them for quite a few months now. My systems work. They just need a rejig. And this is the thing with organizing. It's not a one and done kind of thing. You always need to stay on top of it. So you guys get to spend my Sunday morning with me while I go through and do this. So my bottom drawer is my hair care. That's the one that's probably a bit crazy. And then my top drawer is like my makeup, my skincare, my toothpaste, toothbrush, all that stuff that I use on the daily. So let's get into these drawers, but do not judge. This is my setup. I've got two pretty decent sized drawers, and in my opinion, drawers are the most functional. But if you have a cupboard, I'm going to give you some tips on what to do as well. So just so you can get an idea, this is what we're working with. As I was saying before, my top drawer, you've got my skincare, face fake tan, dental, makeup. I'm really not a big makeup girl. I hardly wear it. So you'll notice I don't have a massive collection. But for me, this is too much. Like, I need my systems back in order. This is giving me anxiety when I open it. Wow, I cannot believe I've let it get to this state. And as a professional organizer, I am embarrassed. Like, this is just crazy. But I know we're all friends here and no one is judging. And that's why this morning, there's nothing else I'd rather do than spend my Sunday sorting this out because I know how good it's going to make me feel. So this is the before, guys. First thing, as usual, get your bin bag. I'm actually going to donate some of this stuff, not donate, but give it to my younger cousins because I know they love it. And some, like it's, a face mask that I've used once and whatnot. So let's get stuck straight into it. I've got my mattress spray from Adairs, which I use on the bed. I've got my toilet spray, but I don't love having that out on display, so it stays in here. Face tan water that I haven't been using. I've been trying the natural deodorants and I just can't find any that work. So if you've got any recommendations, can you let me know in the comments because that one has not worked. These Sun Glow face drops, no, don't use those. I've got, these face masks, but they've sat there for months and I need to be ruthless because it's just like I open the drawer and I see too much and it stresses me out every day. So I've just got to make quick decisions when I'm going through this. It's stuff that I've already thought about anyway because I've been saying like I need to go through my bathroom drawers. I need to do this. So I've already been thinking about stuff that I'm not using so that when I come to do this today on my Sunday morning, it's nice and quick. I did get this spray from Bali, but the smell doesn't smell nice. I'm actually not using like these kind of perfumes anymore. I'm on a toxic free journey. So I'm definitely going to donate this one because it's Republica. It's expensive. It's so good. And one of my cousins will absolutely love that. No spray. I feel like that is from Nathan, my partner. So he can keep that, but can go somewhere else. Yeah. And another one. Okay. I've got honey infused hair oil, which I do use. So this is my little keep pile going on over here. Oh my gosh, the Bali Body Face Tan Mist. Obsessed. I use that daily, especially now we're going to go into winter and the tan is going to fade. Well, it actually already has faded. I don't use this face tan either. And who needs like 10 face tanners? I feel like your bathroom drawers, they can just get out of control probably the fastest. And you don't realize when you're like bringing home a tester and you just chuck it into the bathroom. It's like that stuff adds up. Do we really need it? And this comes back down to being intentional. When you're bringing things into your home, actually thinking, do I need this? Am I going to use it? And ask yourself, where is it going to go before you bring it into your home? If you can't find a home for it and you can't think, then don't bring it home with you. Guys, I don't know why I've got 4 toothbrushes. I think because I did Invisalign and my dentist gave me, Oasis Dental, but that is actually going to go in a rubbish that I don't need. I can keep 2. I think One, oh no, that's got a case. One when I'm traveling and one for home. These ones are the best for you, but I actually just found it was so painful. I've got my teeth whitening, which I love. I do not use that toothbrush, so that can go. Oh my gosh, does anyone else's partner snore? Not even necessarily snore. Nathan just breathes really heavily out of his mouth. Like he only breathes out of his mouth. So we got him the good night tape, the one that goes over your nose and mouth. So he keeps these in here. I'll allow him to have a spot for those. I've got my gouaches, which I do use so they can stay. This drawer is probably my like most used, you know. Oh, my toner. See, that needs to go back down here with skincare. So skincare is all together. Then I've got my mascaras are all together. My makeup collection is so small compared to some of the collections I see because honestly, I'll wear tinted moisturizer here and there. If I've got to go out for whatever reason, I'll wear makeup, but I don't go out anymore. Like I love staying at home. If I'm not with my clients working, I'm literally at home chilling. So makeup's not a big thing for me. I do love my lip glosses though. I'm such a gloss gal. Okay, so they're fine. That's not out of control. That can go. These little things went to the face mask, so they can go in there. My lip balm that I wear every day, tweezers, that's that. Okay, I feel like this drawer is all right. Girls, if you know, you know. The booby tape, we need that. And then this can go with skincare. You know when you do skin needling or something like that and then you get this mask and it feels so nice on my skin. All right, I'm going to come back to this and like reorganize. But for now, guys, that's already feeling a million times better. Just getting rid of that clutter that was up here. All right, then we're going to get stuck into the hair drawer, which is, it's crazy. All right, guys, let's get stuck into this, which I'm like, where do I start? I'm going to start by just taking these out and just figuring out like what has just been accumulating in here. And like this is even me, someone who does this as a profession, as a business, as a living, just goes to show that we are all human and our spaces can get a little bit out of whack at times. But if you've got the right systems in place, it's so much easier when you're doing this task. It's not as daunting. And I just knew like I have to sort this out. I've got to wipe them down. Also, what I do is I keep a hair drawer separate because I've got dark hair and molt like crazy. I don't want that with my makeup and my skincare and my toothbrush and stuff like that. So if you do have a couple of drawers, I would recommend doing a similar layout. If you've got cupboards, you can also do the same. Cupboards are great because you can get little tubs, you can put them in, pull it out, get your hair care out. I keep my hairbrushes together. I keep my hair tools together just so that my hair is not flying in every single drawer because this, oh my gosh, I need to give it a massive wipe down. But just slowly, as we do in any space, just take everything out. Just take it out. Take it out. See what you're working with. And side note, because my previous episode, if you haven't watched, I decluttered my wardrobe because at about this time, like I'd say like once a year, I just like to go through. Bathrooms are more frequent than once a year, but I'm just slowly going through the house and just getting stuff out of here that I don't need anymore, that I'm just not using, I don't love, I don't gravitate towards. So why do I need to keep it? Why do I need to keep it? Because for me, the feeling of walking into a calm and organized space, opening these drawers and they're clean and they're neat and they're tidy, and I'm like, yep, I do use these things. That to me feels so much better than holding on to stuff just in case. Honestly, it's the most common thing that I see is that, but I might need it for this occasion and I might need it for that occasion, and holding on to things just in case. Just in case for what? What if that day never comes around and you held on to that and you let things accumulate for years and years and years just in case, and just in case never comes. Guys, stay right there. I need to clean these drawers before I do anything. I need to clean this drawer. That's giving me the ick. Just got the Dyson and vacuumed it. Let's go through. I've got headbands, which I do like, but I don't wear this one. I don't wear this one. This one's stretched. I do wear that one. I don't wear that. And I do wear that. So these can be given away if somebody wants them. And then I need to give these a clean. All right, that's that. My straightener I use and my hair curler. So they are absolutely fine. Okay. Scrunchies, that one I use. This one's stretched. So, you know, if something is broken, if it's stretched, if it's just like ruined, you don't need to hold on to it. This hair clip, I'm not sure what I was thinking, because that was never ever going to hold my hair. Like, oh my gosh. The bun, I do use that, and I don't use these clips. Oh my gosh, my hair in these little containers, it's crazy. The joys of being a woman sometimes. Okay, so they're going in the bin. That is going in the bin. And that, as I said, this is quite personal, guys. Like taking you through my drawers, like my hair. Yeah, you know, we're all friends here. That's a glove when I'm curling my hair. I don't use this headband. I do use that scrunchie. I don't know what I just did with my scrunchies. Anyway, I do use that. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Never going to use it. I do use that clip, so that is fine. That is cleanser is basically done. Fake tan, we're nearly back into the fake tanning season. But I've got 3 fake tan gloves. And like, I don't even know how that happened. So this is just, again, I do not need 3. I need 1. So I'm going to hold on to the new one, and the others can go, because I just don't need 3 of those in my drawer. Oh, it's got like a bit of a gold on the outside. So that can go with that. And I don't need you. Hydrating cleanser. This is when I get intensive facials and stuff like that. I need to use that. This is basically done. Okay, that is a tub down. And again, you'll notice my process is always the same when I'm decluttering. Pull everything out, go through it, and just ask yourself the same questions. When's the last time I used this? Do I gravitate towards it? If I was to go to the shops tomorrow, go into Chemist Warehouse and buy, you know, stock up on things, am I going to go and get this stuff? If the answer is no, if you haven't used it for 12 months, like chances are you're not going to miss it, and you can let it go. It's okay. Like, you will honestly thank yourself and feel so much better. There's just, yeah, for me anyway, there's no better feeling than when I just open my space, walk into a room, go into the drawer, and it is organized, it is decluttered. There is just nothing better. I am not a dry shampoo girl. Like, I buy it because I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. But as soon as my hair starts getting a bit oily, I just tie it back. So honestly, I don't need to hold on to that. And this Tresemme, I use this when I do travel. Hairbrushes, they're fine. All right, guys, just like that, I have gone through and I have decluttered my bathroom drawers. And that just really didn't take me that long at all, because I'm making quick, conscious decisions. I'm not sitting on it for too long. If there's anything I'm umming and ahhing about, I'll put it aside in a different room. And if I don't think about it for 6 months, then it can go. But this kind of stuff, I'm like, I need my drawers back. I need my peace back, because I was not enjoying opening these drawers anymore. So that's that. Now the fun part, I'm going to put it back in and just give you some tips on how to organize your bathroom too. So I've just gone through, I've given my containers a bit of a rinse. So now that they just feel new and fresh, I don't need to buy anything else because I already measured these, got the right storage solutions when I was organizing it in the first place. So these I find great because my drawers are deep. They are Boxsweden. I think you can get them from Bunnings, even Big W, their online marketplace is great, but these take up a really good amount of depth in my drawers and they fit things like my hair tools. If you have cupboards as well, these are also great because there's a handle, so you can pull it out, put it back in. Something similar, always make sure before you go to the shops and you buy anything that you measure to make sure that the depth fits, that the height fits, because a lot of people, where they go wrong is they're like, I'm going to get organized, I'm going to go to Kmart, I'm going to get all these containers and nothing fits. So then you're stuck with that stuff in your house. All right, so as I said, these I know they fit great. So I'm just going to line them back up in here because they worked. Like they literally go right up as high as here, because you just want to make sure that you're really maximizing the space when you're organizing. And the key to organizing, guys, is categorize. And then I love to have my micro categories. So this for me, the category is hair. This is where I keep majority of my hair. Then I've got my female items and whatnot. Then in my hair, the micro categories I'm going to have is hair tools, hair ties. I've got my bobby pins. I've got my scrunchies, my clips. Like I love having a micro category in there. These are also fantastic because they stack. So things that I'm not using all the time, like my ointments and whatnot, they can go in here at the bottom and my drawers have got the height for it. Again, these would also work in a cupboard. So I'm just popping these in. This is a starting point. Things are probably going to move as they always do, but let's start. So my curler, I put that in one. All right, so that is in there, and my straightener too. What I also want to say about organizing is it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work for you. So, you know, a system that I use for me and in my house, that may not work for you. Every person is different. So don't worry about it being picture perfect and looking Instagram worthy, which obviously, you know, I love. If you see my content, that is what we specialize in. But it's also got to flow and function and work for you, especially a space like your bathroom that you are using so frequently. Focus more on how it functions. What are your routines day to day? Like, what do you need the easiest access to? What are you using? If you've got drawers with a bit of, or a cupboard and you've got space underneath, why don't you go measure it, get a basket, pop it under there. You could put things like your hair tools in a basket underneath. Mine, it's not the height. I mean, I probably could if I was overflowing. But yeah, you could put baskets under here, pull it out. You've got your hair tools, those bigger items that take up a lot of space. That would be for someone who is running a little bit low on space. I've got my headband. I'm just going to pop that there for now. Then I've got things like my heat styling protection. So that's going to go next to my hair tools because they go hand in hand. When I'm curling my hair, I'm going to be putting on that heat spray first. If you've got cupboards and you've got the height, get a turntable. And all these things are so great to just stand up on the turntable, spin it around. It saves you from getting things lost at the back of the cupboard. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to also put the shampoo that I take when I am traveling interstate. I'm also going to put my hair mask because, as I say, putting all things hair together is what works best for me. Then, actually, I'm going to change this, guys. I'm going to swap that around. I forgot about my hairbrushes. So these, my hairbrushes, are going to go next to my hair tools. If you know me, I brush my hair like a million times a day. I've always got a comb on me. I don't know what it is. I just always have to be brushing my hair. So that needs to be like in prime real estate already. The hair's going back in the drawer. Sorry. So hair is there. Then I'm going to put things like sunscreen together. Sunscreen can go here. The cleanser when I'm traveling can go in here. Body wash when I'm traveling, that can go in there too. And then my deodorant, which I'm using all the time, that can just sit at the top like so. Then I'm going to do the end one, can be the fake tan. I feel like that kind of needs a thing on its own. And don't laugh, but I actually dye my own hair because I started getting grays and I just could not justify going back to the hairdresser. Like, I think it was about every 6 weeks they come back, and I was like, no. So I actually found a great hair dye at Chemist Warehouse, and I dye my own hair. So I've got my little thing to put on, and that can actually go in with the fake tan because that I'm not using regularly, but I still need it. So it needs to be there. My glove for when I'm curling my hair, that's obviously going to go with the curling wand. So as you can see, I've got my categories. I know what's working. I know where to reach when I need to grab that specific category. Just make zones, make categories. Like, that is your ticket to staying organized. I promise you. Then next to here, these do fit. Yep, I'm going to put, in my same zone, because I want that all together. I'm going to do the headbands. And again, they don't have to be perfectly like folded. I just pop them in like that, put it here. It's easy for me to grab when I need it. Then my scrunchies and like my donut, they're going to go together, and my clip, because that makes sense, right? Then next to that, I've got my bobby pins, which I actually do need to fill up. I feel like that's got kind of low. Then I keep my hair ties separate because for me, there's nothing worse than like rummaging through them both together, trying to get a bobby pin, trying to get a hair tie. I keep those separate. Then this is like my ointments. I've also got, I get my tattoos removed, which, oh my gosh, guys, my only regret in life, I promise you, is getting tattoos because the pain to getting them removed is crazy. So I've got like my Numbit, Nathan's nose sprays. They can go in a little one down there. And then I'm going to put my hair oils together because they do get quite like oily, and I don't want them to be touching anything else. So they can go here. Oh my gosh, already this is just feeling so much better. It's like, why do we put this off? Because I know why, it's time. But when you do it, like even now, I'm just feeling so satisfied because I'm like, the drawer has been vacuumed. It feels clean. It's feeling amazing. I just am like, yeah, why did I not do this sooner? But I also wanted to show you guys like the reality and show you that even for me, this can get messy too. Like that just, it is the reality. We get busy, but it's so easily fixable. And because my systems were already in place, I didn't have to go and buy anything new. I didn't have to overthink it. It's just like, let's just get it done. Also, boxes. Like if you can take things out of the box, do it because they take up so much space. Okay, that's done. I am, just wrapped that. I got this done. Nathan's away in Gold Coast this weekend, so I thought this is the perfect time. I've got the house to myself on a Sunday morning, and then I'm just going to start my week feeling amazing. I'm not going to dread opening these bathroom drawers anymore. Like, just wow, everything now has a home, whereas before it was overflowing. So creating homes, creating categories, getting clear on your zones, getting clear on like what you use when, and putting that stuff close together is just going to make your life so much easier. That is genuinely the key to organizing. If you know, you know. So that's going to go there. This can go, I'm going to say with my, is that going to close? Yeah, with my hairbrushes. The only thing is my hair dryer. It takes up so much space. I'm thinking because as a female, I only need my sanitary care literally once a month. I get that in there, move that here. These can stack like so. Oh, it's so satisfying when it all comes together. Oh, I love it. And then my hairdryer now has a proper place. You saw before it was on top of everything. So now I've got this dedicated space for my hairdryer. Everything fits because I removed stuff that was just taking up pointless real estate. Now for me, I look at that, I'm like, Renee, that flows, that functions, that fits. It might not look perfect, but that works. That works for me and my routines. Okay, guys, now that is the after. As I said, it doesn't look perfect, but it just functions so well now. I don't have anything stacked on top of each other that's not meant to be that way. I've got my categories, my micro categories, and this just flows for my day to day. It's been cleaned out and I feel so good now. For my top drawer, apologies that my head's probably cut off, but I want you to be able to see in here. So I use these clear drawer organizers. These ones are from Kitchen Warehouse, but I do actually prefer the little Label Co ones. They're great for any kind of drawers. So the top drawer is not too bad. Like everything up here really is working for me. I just want to sort of, I guess, rejig this a little bit and see what I can move around. I might actually put Nathan's tape down here. Ooh, because I've got a spare little container. So his tapes actually have a proper home down there now. They don't need to take up my precious real estate. So skincare, that's honestly fine. That is all working well. I might just put all, let me think. So this is teeth whitening. So that can probably all go in the one and move that there. What can I put in here? I can go where they were. That spot was fine too. I've got my skincare. Then we flow into makeup. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't used this, it is like my holy grail. I spray it on my face every day. It just feels so good. All right, the makeup is fine. As I said, I really don't use makeup all that often, and because like I already set up these categories, this drawer works so well for me. There's really not much I have to change to it at all. I'm just sort of like, where do these little extra bits and bobs go? I'm going to put the booby tape in that corner just so it's not right there when I look at it. And then probably makes sense for my bin bags to go up here. My toilet spray, my mattress spray is fine there. I can put, that can go with my skincare, and same with those. So at least it's just this section that's like that. All right, that is feeling much better. And that is my top drawer. I've got my makeup brushes, my lip glosses, mascaras, eyebrows, dental, skincare. Everything is categorized. This is easy for me to use. I can open the drawer and see it all. And of course, the less stuff you have, the easier it is to stay organized, to get organized. And that is that. I'm feeling so much better. I hope you learned something today, and I hope that this motivated you to get stuck into your bathroom too. Put a couple of hours aside and you will be surprised at how much you can get through and how amazing you will feel after it. Ask yourself those questions, make those decisions, because getting organized, decluttering, and having your space in order is amazing at what it can do for your mental well-being, your productivity, and just your peace of mind. I can't wait to see you guys on the next episode. As always, thank you for being here with me. If you have any preferences on what you would like to see, please drop them in the comments for the next episode.